All right. You might be, people often do, you might be looking and thinking, well, Buzz Lightyear got fat. But, no, see, I often think, like, you know, people, I'm not worried. I'm reconciled with the fact that I'm neither handsome nor thin. I mean, I'm okay with that. You know, if you're crying yourself to sleep every night about being fat and stuff, you know, you do something about it. Like, not cry yourself to sleep at night with a tub of Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's like chocolate too much. Have you noticed? It's in all of them. You know, I'm like, lay off that flavor for a minute, if you will. You know, and talking about flavors, like, you know what's going to come next, innit? Bloody salted caramel. Like, would people get off that already? Like, it's just one of these crazes. I just wonder, right? Does the guy who salts the caramel, you know, the salted caramel guy, right? I feel like I just want to say to him, look, you know, the money you're making now, because everyone's into salted caramel now, the money that you're making, like, look after it. Keep hold of that money, because people will be straight off this salted caramel shit as soon as they went on it. And I bet he's just put a down payment on a massive house. He's got a swimming pool being put in. You know, the guy who invented fidget spinners, he's just had his repossessed. You know, and it's in everything now. It's like, oh, Durex have come up with a new flavor of lube. I'm like, oh, is it? I wonder what it is. Pulled pork? Because that's another one, isn't it? I mean, yeah, of course, that has a double meaning. But put away the pulled pork already. Right, the ukulele is not just for show. I'm going to do a song. This is based on a true story. Can't be on your period for 30 consecutive days. I've had a look on Google and there's absolutely no way. You really have my sympathies if what you say is true, but I'm having trouble believing you. 3 months now. Come on, just tell the truth. Weekly bill for tampons must be through the fucking roof. Fanny like a butcher's shop, your pants are stained red too, but I'm having trouble believing you. 6 months now, will it ever end? I won't hold my breath. If what you say is accurate, you would have bled to fucking death. There really was no need for you to fake this bloody show. If you didn't want to shag me, then you could have just said no. That's why I'm having trouble believing you. Thank you. But, so, in the supermarket, there's all of these products, and there's new products I've already talked about and other things, and they always catch me out with this sort of stuff. But tell you what, I'll start at the checkout. So, I had a bit of a falling out with the checkout lady, because she said to me, would you like help with your packing? And I said no. But what she heard was, I can pack my bags faster than you can scan, you bitch. And threw a gauntlet onto the checkout. Because she then starts whizzing these things through. And I've got a problem because, like, I mean, I don't know if it's just me. Other people might be like this. I don't know if it's just me. But I treat bag packing in the supermarket like a game of Tetris. Okay? I don't just throw things in. They've got to neatly fit. And she's throwing this stuff through, and it's stacking up, and it's stacking up, and it's stacking up, because I'm standing and I'm waiting, because I know that any second now is going to be a pack of wafer-thin ham that is going to fit just right into that space, and everything else is just flying on through. Tell you what is good value in the supermarket: shopping trolleys. £1. My missus was furious. I bought 5, but like at that price, I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but metal ones and everything. So I wanted one of them yogurts that has got bacteria in it, because that's meant to be good for you. But I went to shop and I couldn't afford one of the bacteria ones because they're dead expensive. So I bought a regular yogurt, and then I went outside and paid a tramp 10p to spit in it. And mix it up. Now, I didn't really know if it had worked. I mean, it didn't really change the flavour much, just a hint of tobacco. But I ate, and but it obviously did have bacteria in it because now I have hepatitis. So B and C. I was hoping to get A, B, and C so I could put a hotel on it, but just B and C. But I worry about these yogurts that have got bacterial cultures because there are some people that say that meat is murder, okay? But destroying an entire culture is genocide. And I prefer not to commit genocide for breakfast. That's the afternoon. It's only polite. But there is this, this one, it had in it, L. Cassae immunitas. L. Cassae immunitas. This is the name of the bacterial culture they came up with. Although they had to change the name because the word immunitas made it sound like it was good for your immune system, and it wasn't. That was bollocks, so they made them change it. It's now called L. Cassae danone or something. And that got me to thinking that if you really want to make up sort of bullshit, sciencey Latin words to sell your product, they could have gone so much further than that. You know, what about L. canceri curitas? Or L. coxii make biganas? Sell loads of that. But I also got into this blooming German shampoo. You know, the one that's been on the advert. Hey, you know, why don't you see why this is the best-selling shampoo in Germany? Tell you what, husky voice advert lady, why don't you tell me why it's the best-selling shampoo in Germany? Well, she can't tell me that because it's all a lie, okay? It contains caffeine. There are stories going around the internet that caffeine makes your hair grow back or grow or do something, and it's clearly bollocks. And I should have seen it coming. I should have, because, you know, history has taught me and taught us that you should always be wary when you're being encouraged into the shower by Germans. Anyway, so the caffeine thing doesn't work. And chewing gum. See, I was getting my way through a load of chewing gum that I was paying a load of money for. Now, chewing gum was cool in the 80s. Yeah, you'd have your little stick of gum, your Levi's on, a white T-shirt maybe, and, you know, chewing that, it'd be brilliant. And then, like all these things, you know, just like salted caramel and pulled pork, fidget spinners, it became uncool. So the Wrigley's company decided, what are we going to do? You know, people think that chewing gum's uncool. They've learned that chewing it gives you stomach ulcers and that it's bad for you. What are we going to do? And someone in their advertising room pipes up at the back and says, if they think chewing gum's bad for you, he did sound like that. Why don't we just tell them that it's good for you? That is fucking brilliant, Jones. So that's what they did. They told us chewing gum was good for us. Why? Because it cleans our teeth. It's good for your teeth, apparently. So I'm buying all this stuff. Oh, it's good for my teeth and all the rest of it. And then you've got to look at the fine print. The fine print that says what it actually does is it stimulates your saliva. And it's your saliva that cleans your teeth. They've been selling me my own spit. And I'm thinking, right, well, if you can sell people their own body fluids now, I'm onto this. I'll be a millionaire. Right, next one that's coming along, keep your eye on the shop shelves for Vapor Rub Face Wash. Okay? Put it on your face, stimulates your eyes, natural ability to clean themselves. I'll take your money, thank you very much. And all these blooming idiots walking around, their eyes are streaming, mascara's all down their face, and they're like, oh, my eyes have never been so clean. You know, what about the bodysuit that uses the natural antibacterial properties of your own piss? Keeps you dead clean, and beautiful and nice, smelling like roses. Because if you're going to sell people their own body fluids, okay, their own body fluids, not your body fluids, because I tried that on eBay once and it didn't work. If you're going to sell people their own body fluids, you've got to back it up by some sort of story. You have got to get online, just like the German shampoo people, and start spreading rumors, all right, that you're, let's say, for the sake of argument, ejaculate, cures thrush. And then just wait for the money and or hot girls to roll in. You know, why not? I'll have one more song to finish up. So, I think we just about got time for this. This song is a cautionary tale. And it's called Don't Hold Hands. If you want to sing along, by the way, the second line of every verse is the same as the first line of every verse. Okay, so feel free to sing along. Something tells me you won't. Don't hold hands. Don't hold hands. At least one person came in. I love that. Thank you. People will judge you, jump to conclusions about you. Don't hold hands. Don't hold hands with your mate. Don't hold hands with your mate. Thank you. People will judge you, jump to conclusions about you. Don't hold hands with your mate. Don't hold hands with your mate, Dave. Don't hold hands with your mate, Dave. 'Cause people will judge you, jump to conclusions about you. Don't hold hands with your mate, Dave. Yeah. Hold hands with your mate, Dave, when he's walking into casualty. Don't hold hands with your mate, Dave, when he's walking into casualty. 'Cause people judge you, jump to conclusions about you. Hold hands with your mate, Dave, when he's walking into the casualty. Don't hold hands with your mate, Dave, when he's walking into the casualty with a bleeding bumhole. Thank you very much, Liverpool. I'll see you next time. I've been Kevin Berry.